Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. Main scenario quest, depending on how far it actually gets us. We've also got a few other things to do here. Or like, one or two. We have repeating society quests over here with Losath, but we will see. Vishola, how's it going? A great new nation. Options for weapons and things. 145, huh? Oh man. Vishola is ready to press on westward to the Dravanian Hinterlands. I believe I'm sufficiently rested. Let's continue west to Charlian. Once we descend the mountain path, we will arrive at the Dravanian Hinterlands. From there, it's but a short distance to the city. Be warned that we shall be passing through Nath territory. We must needs be wary of them and the dragons both. Indeed. Journey. Hinterlands. Actually, Hinterlands? That's fine. Right onto the area. Okay. Well, be good. Let us just swing through here now. If this isn't actually a new quest, or it's just another society daily kind of situation. Although this one's more of a 50-something. We'll see what they got. It's just a list of 3 things. One of those are just the society quests. Not super worried about getting up reputations and all that with everybody. Hasn't really been too necessary so far. Beth Fleetfoot, what's going on? Beth Fleet was looking at you expectantly. Maybe it could be something. It's also level 57, which is slightly different. Since we're here, we bear dire news. We've been informed that Nath planned to launch a devastating attack on Loth Astvath. They are currently mobilizing their forces. We cannot withstand a direct assault. Generous Hunter, we must ask you to perform a preemptive strike upon the Nath. Please slay 4 of them, weaken their forces, and bring a stop to their attack before it can begin. It's definitely gonna put an end to things here. Is this something? This is just the daily quests. It gets automatically leveled down to 50. Difficulty of this quest will be synced to your current level, or it'll go up. Either way. I'm not currently worried about that. This is a different something. Wait, go kill 4 guys. And that'll end their attack, obviously. Some fate happening there. Not worried about that either. So many things to worry about. We'd have to go and see if the whole company seals system is even relevant at higher levels. Or just not worry about it. It's giving again all kinds of good stuff from just the quests and dungeons and things, so it should be fine. Alright. Slay Nath. Hello, Nath. Not you? The higher level ones down below. That checks out for the level of the quest and everything. Fair. Reasonable. Showing you another 30 minutes. And we'll take the Circus Break 2. Inevitable. I'm interested to see how much of our DPS is from the joke down here. Definitely a percentage of it. Earth crystals. There's some value to that. Another song. Slay a fire drone. Away from that. I'd like to not get hit by a grenade. Thanks. Hey, nice thing. And of course. Alright, in order to not hit them. Health. 119 health. Nailed it. Could have used a potion there. 1,000 health, maybe. Yeah. Would have been an idea. Let's target another single guy here. Got some fire spreads over this side. That's also fine. Full health. There you go. Regular small enemies. Not really worth the time to get the damage over times going. There you go. 4 guys defeated. Now the army will not attack. Obviously. There you go. I just need to head over to here. Next shrine. From the jaws of hunger. Just one random quest unlocked. Whether or not these were just recently unlocked seems probable. These are level 57 quests. Would make about as much sense as anything here. Could also switch class back and get Black Mage up to 59 here. As long as at least these two are on level, we can get things done here. That went just as well as we could have hoped. Your preemptive assault has put them on the defensive. We thank you. The Nath all hear each other's thoughts, while we who live here, the Vath, do not. That is not to say that we never hear the thoughts of others. The link to the One Mind is not severed completely. Some of us, sometimes, can descry the thoughts of the One Mind. We suspect they are unaware that we are occasionally privy to their plans. That's very convenient. Just sometimes knowing what the enemy's going to do. Let's not tell them about that, shall we? Alright. Where is this quest going to be? Okay, it's down here somewhere. Up, down, in the middle. That's a big place. Maybe we're at the top. Be fun. It's very tall. Some dragons up here. Not the top yet. Not the top yet. Hey, there's a sightseeing spot. That's fair. What are we looking at? Just everywhere? XIV. 3 towers, unique in that they appear to have been built to house both man and dragon. An architectural oddity, which would seem to corroborate the Holy See's position that they were erected by heretics, heretic witches, for themselves and their dragon consorts. Could just teleport down there. Might be the better way of doing this. And we're free. Nope. Free fall, then. Let's see where it's up or down here. It's kind of saying down. Alright. Answers that question. It's kind of in. Upstairs, maybe? Yeah. Well, you can fly in here and fly up through the roof bit of this floor. The ceiling, floor. Next level. Yeah. Okay, mate. From the jaws of hunger. Golden Canby utters a growl, but not from her mouth. My son of royals longs for sustenance. I must feed to maintain my strength and guard these eggs. One of the most succulent of meats can satisfy my cravings. I must have the Bandersnatch. Bring me 3 chunks of their flesh from the cave near the Iron Feast. Hey. Let's fly out this way. And the cave is this way. That's the other quest. We're going to the next place, Hinterlands. Right over here. Very specific things they're looking for here. That's alright. It's in a cave, they said? That cave there, maybe? Could be. Likely is. Right below us. Falling. And here we are. Golden Bandersnatch. Not very specific. We could be running around at the same time. Don't really need to. So long. One minute. That's some of this. And what? Just 3. Play the song. That's pretty much Pew pew. And there we go. And we just return that with a teleport. And all the meat needed. Yep. Solid chance of drop rates and things. That's good. Back up through the ceiling. Twice. These are some convenient holes in the architecture here. That's savor. Give it to me. I must have it. I am. A empty slice of slippery meat. Snicker snack from a clumping Bandersnatch's room. There you go. Ah yes, there's no flesh better than that of a Bandersnatch. Thank you. The solitude of this tower can prove vexing, but a sated stomach makes my duties more bearable. We get cockatrice meatballs, and options for some other stuff. Speed, vitality, direct hit rate. Different max numbers of everything. Take the highest level one, I guess. Yeah. Alright. That's all we had to do here, apparently. Could be something like we've reached a higher level than we were before, previous times we were here. And that's what's unlocked 2 new quests. A handful over in Tailfeather 2. At any rate, now we can continue on to the Hinterlands. Totally ready. Everything's great. Hinterlands is going to be a slightly higher level area. based on the fact that we need to be a higher level to even get this quest to open up the door to go there. Yeah. Whole new area. In terms of teleports, we have none. We got a settlement, 2 dungeons, adjoining areas, Isleshire. Yeah. If we can get over to here, that'll be something, but my goodness. We will see. We will see. Let's get open up first now. There we go. The Dravanian Hinterlands. A whole new area.
To the Thaliac River, where to the melted snows of Abelathia's spine eventually find their way by means of 1,000 silver streams. Whose waters have long nourished the Dravanian hinterlands, and so provided for a settlement of learned souls from across the northern seas. To the city of Sharlayan, that great seat of knowledge now abandoned by her keepers, they came.
Here we are. Matoya dwells on the far side of the Thaliac River with a search for a crossing. Also be searching for more wings that we can fly more. Would be nice. Well, that's going to require exploring all over the place and doing a bunch of quests and stuff. So we'll see. So we have this compass here for. Broy. 129 west. That's not even too far west. Okay. Find a place to cross the river. Don't attack me. I gotta touch this. Very weird. Alright. Adjust this from here now. You betcha. Totally close enough. Don't worry about it. Ether currents. Okay. Travel. Ether currents. New one. 5 quests. 4 locations. There we go. Look at all these levels. My goodness. Okay. Got a place to cross the river. Over there? Really? Well, let's look around. Let's cross the Thaliac River. I'm sure we'll actually look into all these places eventually. We just gotta get across here first, it looks like. It's an abandoned entire town here. The whole place looks like a place. There's a settlement over here. There is something. That's right. We got. That's right. Magic Vanguard G3. Just hanging out. You guys with little guys over there. Just a whole abandoned place. Wow. It's for giant robots and stuff. Slightly concerning. Esper type. Nice check. Tarantula hawk. Giant wasp. My goodness. This is the river here? Sounds like a river. This looks like a bridge slash giant ramp slash staircase. Yep. A lot of work. The collector's quarter. This is a settlement. Or so it says. This is all that remains. This is the settlement. 7 stone, chocobo, don't need it. Independent tinker. Repair everything. Repair's not a huge deal. Tap clicks. Small talk. This is Watchguard Post. It's an important place. Watchguard for nasty monsters and evil Illuminati. Okay. Bactrix. Yeah, Bactrix is keeper of knowings and data. Bactrix has nothing to teach Uplander this day. Okay. There's here. Doing stuff. We will venture forwards. Up to here. Across the river. Great nation. Apparently Rattleshine. All the way up there, that. All the way up there? My goodness. Turn 96 southeast. Let's kind of skip past him. We'll see how much we can look around the area here. But we still obviously need to do a bunch of quests to actually get the ability to fly anyways, so it's a work in progress. Let's get up there. Question is how up there we get in, just to the base of that thing or at the top? We'll have to find out. Let's cross this line. Idleshire. Knowledge seeks no man. So says the motto of Charlian engraved upon yonder stone. The meaning is simple. It falls to us to seek enlightenment. During the 6th Astral Era, at the turn of the 13th century, men from the northern nation of Charlian journeyed across the seas to Eorzea in search of knowledge. Upon arriving at these shores, they established a camp for their scholarly endeavors. Over time, the camp grew into a settlement, and the settlement prospered. And so much so that it came to be counted among Eorzea's great city-states. Alas, those glory days are now but a fading memory. With her keepers lost to her, Charlian has become an empty husk of her former self. Uplanders is mistaken. Charlian has new keepers, is on cusp of new age of glory. Goblins, here to plunder the city. Uplanders is mistaken, muchly. You're not thieves. This place is our home. Yeah. Your home? Well, last I looked, it was by an alpha nose. We were born here. When Uplanders abandoned city, Uplanders gave up claim. Born here or no, Uplanders are trespassers. Yeah. My friends, please. We do not come to dispute your claim to this land. Our purpose here is peaceful. We desire but to cross the river. Be calm, I beg you, and let us speak like civilized folk that we are. Surely we can come to a mutual understanding. If that is true, then uplanders are welcome here. Come with Slowfix. Slowfix will show uplanders settlement. Alright. Let's see what they're up to here. Got a whole giant fancy crumbling place to deal with. Can make it work. Backridge. This is a whole place. And a level 60 quest or two. Oh goodness. Came up with the Avos. Wolnix. Wolnix is standing guard, keeping Alshar safe for godly kind. Very good. Hinterlands. Clicklocks. Hinterlands offers warm and hearty welcome to Uplander. Join Gabbyflock in grand experiment. Got watch. By order of Chief Slowfix, no may pass without permission. To this part of the Hinterlands? Okay. What's over there? It's more this is the whole river. Can't go down there, can't go over here. Let's see what we can do here in town. A great new nation, indeed. Let's look around. The scimitar. That's just happening over there. I don't know. What do we got? Jocks. If only Illuminati leave us alone, Jocks can eat without always looking over shoulder. Drynox. There's so many fun things here in Charlotte. Drynox want to find them all. Drynox want to unmake them, see how they work. That would be some valuable research stuff to do, for sure. Got a whole place over here. Sega gear improvement. Improve Domin armor, 170 to 180. Repairing artifact gear, 200 to 210. Iconic gear retrofitting, 230 to 240. Improve Shire gear, 260 to 270. Inquire, nothing. What are you doing? What do you do here? I'm something of a traveling tinkerer, you might say. Came through a while back, saw what people from the house were up to. We're going to be part of it. Same with you, ain't it? Domin gear retrofitting. Well, the Domins down on the Toll used to successful craftsmen back in the old country. Actually, they've a mind to preserve the old traditions, as do I. The proper materials for the job are scarce. Should be able to track them down. I'm more than happy to improve upon their work, so you're willing to compensate me for the trouble, that is. Artifact gear repair. Also, folk that are fond of ancient combat arts have taken to wearing traditional equipment, right? The thing is, it's not always in the best condition. I can help with that. Materials I need aren't cheap, though. I mean, as they're all made by the Illuminati. But something tells me you might be able to afford it. Artifact gear retrofitting. I presume you're familiar with the house's latest line of arms and armament. Iconic, they call it. Fashioned in the image of those legendary items, supposedly imbued with the essence of primals themselves, etc. Simply put, the reproductions, and fine ones to be sure, all credit to the house artisans. Nevertheless, for the light price, I can improve upon their work. And Shire gear augmentation. For the bang pots over yonder, that's where our community's best and brightest have come together, develop and produce the finest wares you'll find this side of the spine. At least, that's what they have you believe. Me, I've got different opinions. If you're feeling generous with your coin, I can help you understand why. Okay. And we have gear augmentation for Grinox. I have keep tool on with handcraft, skillcraft, lend master accessory augmentation. Yeah, craft your tools, gather your tools, we sell many things, but not now. I'll let her come back later. Exchange. Gatherers, materia 4. As required, goblin dice. Small talk. Sure. Master Sega's crafty smart, tinkerer, and trader. Even Gabi Flat can stand to learn from her expertise, for her example. $170 to $180. Our stuff is $130, $140. We don't even have this kind of stuff. Gentleman gear or shipping. One. Get a 180 this. Tombstones of Poetics and a 170 upgrade. Okay. This will require a level 60 though. Interesting. Oh, we'll look into that. Looking around town here. You guys looking at a door. Get in and notched bone. Almost died in the calamity, but notched bone saved me. I'll never leave his side at home in my life. And this place ain't nothing like Oldana. Sure, that place might be more established, but Idyllshire is a much nicer place to live. Wild. Not the first people out here, clearly. The wall. Got whole markets and stuff here too. My goodness. Free walks, round spot. Nice. Don't you lump me in with these so-called treasure hunters. If you ask me, they're nothing more than a pack of thieves and vagabonds. I'm something much more respectable. I'm a bounty hunter. Oh, of course. Got a junk monger. Selling some stuff. Phoenix down for 1,000. Homestead orchestration roll for 5,000. Unobtained, unregistered. Take that. Purchase one. Okay. Metal spinner, fishing things. Catalyst, antidotes, eye drops, sphinx down. Nice. Scrap salvager. Purchase items. Coin used to complete a piece of maelstrom material. Near Eastern antique, clear prisms. Craft heartfelt gift components. Scraps of something. Hold on. House is proud to offer all manner of exclusive goods, guaranteed to help you realize your every aspiration. Services are reserved for collectibles suppliers. Splendor Sender. I'm permitted to offer my services to those who have been approved by the House of Splendors. Okay. Script exchange. They present where they speak with Hinterlands first. House rules, you understand. Appraiser. As a part of ceremony permitted to deal with those who are registered with the house. Ramona. No unsolicited submissions. If you want to work as a collectibles supplier, you have to see Hinterlands in reference toll. And so that's an extension of that whole area. Or something. I mean, I do. Takes a certain kind of person to make it here, lad. As treasure hunters, we don't always follow the letter of the law. We've got our own codes. If you're like-minded, maybe you have a place here. Elsewise, it's best to find your way back to civilization. Fair enough. We've got an inside. Popo. Welcome to the hard place. It's a hard place. Choice painter. Purchase paintings. Nothing else here. Watercolor painting. All kinds of things. Sign. None. Germania. None. Okay. They're working on it, I guess. Really, alcohol. Oh, why does nobody want to buy my lovely treasures? Why is my tummy rumbling so? Running a shop on your own sure is tough. Oh, however does Rona manage? I probably have a little bit more traffic at Revenant's Toll, I guess. Kinda. Welcome to the hard place, home and operated by illustrious Ekriga. Whether you have come to partake in the finest fare of our realm has to offer, or merely to take in the opulent ambience, clearly chosen the perfect destination. Your renewed expression does not escape me. Whatever is he wearing on his head? Your mind boggles, and with good reason, for my entrepreneurial genius exists on a plane beyond the comprehension of lesser minds. I ask you, what is more important to a businessman than attracting the eye of his potential customers? I've attracted your eye, have I not? Consider yourself enlightened. Fair enough. The only thing they're selling currently is paintings, but no. Heading downstairs. Outside is downstairs. Okay. Nice fountain. Cool place. This is the snail. Sure. Go up and around this building. There's some guy. Sure. Or is there something here? Go in here. Green grub mud plots. Doing some farming up in this area. Okay. Toward this side. What else we got over here? Steam. Disease and insist beyond Shaba lies secret something. Secrets unmeant for uplander wide eyes. Ooh, secrets. Like secrets. Let's get the one teleport here. The Aetheryte. Tuna. And there you go. We have around the plaza here. Goblin Tinker. Hair stuff. Goblin Trader. Some weapons. Rocking some level 58 weapons here. Level 145. That's better than what we could get for the bow, I suppose. Could buy a bow. Wanted to. I think we're getting quests here that's going to give us weapons anyways, so I'm not too worried about it. Good to know. Walking Atlas. New to Isleshire. Never fear, I know these parts like the back of my hand. Nothing would give me greater pleasure than to personally give you a guided tour. What do you say, friend? It's the best 1,000 gil you ever spend. To mention it costs 1,000 gil, yes? Believe me, it's worth 100 times over. And we're not giving it him. So we're going last. What else we got here? Unconscious Adventurer. Quest now available. Some of War Magic 60. Level 60 quest here. We can keep working on that. Skywatcher. Wise one once said, "She who does not pay heed to the skies will surely get wet." Sound advice if you ask me. Like to hear what the skies tell us this fine day? It's gonna rain later. It's raining here now. Wow. Up here. Materia vendor. Jeff, as disciples of great master Moonmix, much knowledge of Stony Shine. Others love Stony Shine, yes? We make for you, best price. Give them a cracked clusters. And give us all kinds of stuff. 5 and 6 and 4, or 5 and 6. That's pretty cool. We don't have any of these things to make these things. You know, something. Trucks. Small talk. Beloved brother Moonmix, a brilliant Gabi. His brain case full of knowings of airy self and materia. Ever eager to share with Uplander and his kin. Hutax too knows materia muchly. Can even join fighting tool to materia for Uplander. Or if secret joint skill is not needed, that is. One day, Patrax will be just as wise and worldly as Moonmix, though. Mark her tongue thumbs. Materia melding, if you want to do that. Alright. Then inside here, a few other people. Gold box. Huzzah! Six Bang Pots is a glorious monument to Gabi ingenuity. Hashtag Wuzzle Pops and Wuzzle Pops. Combat Illuminati Gabi machines with burning fruit of Gabi's and Uplanders, crafty made in great manufactory. Such is potential of egalitarian utopia. Come on, join in Mustadoom plainsmaking. Sub 6. They shock. Sub 6 need creature bits for research. New knowings await. Always good to do more research. Sub 6. Proto Ultima accessory exchange. Give them a Proto Ultima heat shielding. Yeah. Proto Ultima 270 earrings and bracelets and stuff. Okay. 270, huh? My goodness. So we hit 60, we might be able to make something pretty crazy. Immediate upgrades in item levels and all that. Okay. Yeah, some traders in the middle here. We'll go grab the West Idleshire point there, I guess. So why not? Romana! Why am I here, you ask? To seize an opportunity, what else? Don't misunderstand, though. The house is still headquartered in Revenant's Toll. Not about to change that. Fair enough. Continue. Yeah, press exchange. Purchase green items, 190. These are also level 60. These cost things. Purchase 2 10s. These take manifestos. And then the 2 20s take things. I'm making head spies, pants, anklets, earrings. The 2 40s need manifestos. 2 50s. We're back to using things. Alexandrian pearls and stuff. And 270. Those use manifestos. Precision Gordian part exchange. NFL bone, shells, ores, and seeds for precision bits. How about Gordian gear? You see, we've got a contract with a group of goblins that are just itching to analyze any Illuminati technology they can get their hands on. They like to call the fruits of their efforts Gordian. And the simplest piece is enough to make them giddy, so all you need to do for your very own equipment is bring us some bits of Illuminati machinery, or even pages of their so-called manifesto. Goblins get to tinker, and you get a shiny new piece of gear. Not a bad trade, if you ask me. Knitting gear? Ever since the left arm of the Primal lifted itself out of the Thaliac, our goblin friends' demand for even the tiniest bolts or scraps of knowledge has been insatiable. They say they need to make their knitting gear. We've barely been able to provide them with enough to keep up with their research. Can't deny their skill is what they do, though. Whereas anything you think would be of use, you can test out their equipment yourself. Alexandrian gear. Dumb and arsons have been tripping over themselves with excitement ever since they got their hands on Illuminati technology. It's been leaked from the inner chambers of the Steel Colossus. When using it to piece together their latest work, they've taken to calling it Alexandrian, which they insist is the most impressive ever. Those who know the routine by now, but if you manage to find any, and I quote, bitty bombs, whirly cogs, or tatter pages that might help them further their efforts, we have to exchange a sampling of their wares. Okay. Got Tomestone Exchange. Elegant Tombstone with Poetics. 240, 270. Which tombstones and stuff do we have? We've got Tombstones of Poetics. Eye level 240 weapons for 600. Yeah, we just jump straight to that. My goodness. We need to get more of these from doing like dungeons and stuff now. What if we just wanted the 270 weapons? Those are also 600. Well, why would you take the 240 then? Augmented Shire Longbow. That's got some stats. Advanced Melding Forbidden. That's fine. Meld. Alright. So make that happen. Got a couple of these. Other crystals and stuff. 375 for an orchestration roll. Materia. 6s. Cool. Yeah, it looks like armor too would be an option. Yep. And Primal Gear Exchange. Primal Gear 1. Requires Expanse Totems. Get 175 stuff. Yeah. Hive Totems. There's so many levels of things. Knickknacks. For things, and you get some things. Okay. Wild amount of stuff out here. Also a room. People up here. There's our Lily. Chloe Alvo. Hello, mister. Welcome to my shop. Well, actually, it's not like a selling things shop. If you got one of those, I'll have to go see Aunt Rowena. Do you know I'm her favoriteest helper? Thanks for coming, though. I like meeting new people, and you seem really nice. Okay. It's crowds and stuff. Us hanging out. Get the West Shard here, I suppose. Yeah, there we go. Tuned all the shards here. Great. Now access to the exit. Up over here. There's definitely a lot of things here. That's good. Okay. Start everybody here. Chicks. Upland has questions, you have answers. What do you do here? Scavenge, learn, build. Technology of Charlene is ours for taking. Gabby Flock learns much and more every day from junk and tomes. Fill brain cases with Uplander words and wisdom. Illuminati wants words and wisdom all for themselves. Cheap Chicks cannot abide that. Cheap Chicks likes having embiggened vocabulary. What kind of place is this? Gabby Flock wanders for many years in accordance with Gabby tradition, but then by great fortune, Gabby Flock comes to abandoned city of Charlene. Much wisdom to be had in study of junk and reading of tomes. Decision is made. Gabby Flock must stay. Later comes like-minded uplanders to share in spoils. Together we build Idleshire, a community of hard-working, industrious individuals. Huh. Thanks. Uplanders pack up things and leave buildings empty, so is Gabby Flock coming, and becoming keepers of Charlene. Now this is Pride of Gabby Flock. Holpix will defend home, will not let anyone take Idleshire. F6. Illuminati must be stopped. F6 is wrecking brain case for ways to defeat them. Clever pranks or tricksy plans. Or a very, very large bow. That'll also solve the problem. Zolfix. Yeah, here is hardest element. Name of Idleshire. Number 2. What do we got here? Guests? Greetings to you. I'm Afno Olivier, and may I introduce my companions, Artik, Sin, and Ishtar. We have journeyed far in search of a friend, and seek to cross the river. To find the main bridge collapsed, you went looking for a detour, and ended up stumbling into Slumvix's crew, is that right? That's the short of it, aye. This place, Isleshire, came expecting a ghost town. So I said to say, I'm surprised to find it so alive. Well, with all of them precious artifacts lying about, it was only a matter of time before treasure hunters like me moved in. But we weren't the first to arrive neither. By then, Slowfix and his gotta-be friends were already settled. At first, goblins and humans dislike each other, but understanding came, then friendship. Now goblins and humans have joined hands and built a great new nation. So that is what happened after Charlians departed. Oh, so you're locals. Yeah, no hard feelings, I hope. All these nice buildings, no one to live in them. Felt like a waste, you know? We've been trying to put the place to rights, and things have been going well for the most part. But it ain't all smooth sailing. Not to sound ungrateful, but the traps your people left lying about are a bloody nuisance. And there's the Illuminati harrying us day and night. Isha, Slowfix has a bright idea. Uplanders desire mutual understanding, yes? This way to understanding is helping one another. Help citizens of Isleshire, and Uplanders can be citizens too. Citizens are free to cross the river. Well, I'm not aware of a quicker way of reaching our destination. Let us assist Slowfix and his people. There you go. A lot of work. Okay. Create new nation. Got ourselves a 145 thing here. What do we got for options? Gladiator, Marauder, Samurai. Samurai is almost at that level. Only left that behind slightly. Or just get a plus piety thing. Take a Chikatana. Quest complete. And now, things here in Isleshire. Should be good. Next time. Goodbye.